Hello and welcome to Fan-Ime. Today we are talking about Little Witch Academia. My name is Max Cooley.
I'm Kien.
I'm Rye Guy.
Oh, he's here.
I'm here again.
Again?
Quit doing that.
I
This
don't
isn't
know
your
why
show.
I keep showing up for these things.
Yeah, this one you actually watched, though. The other ones you're like, what the fuck are these guys talking
This
about?
show I did actually watch, yes.
Yeah, it was good.
So, we're going to go into the plot of My Little Witch Academia. Max, if you
There
could...
is no my in it.
Sorry, Little Witch Academia. Max, if you could just read.
Why am I? That's
Kien just
so
wants it to
far
be
away.
My Hero Academia.
I
Yeah,
do.
he
Just
does.
come fucking closer and read the synopsis.
Okay. Alright. So, Little Witch Academia takes place in a school called Luna Nova Magical Academy, a prestigious school for young girls training to become witches. Having been inspired by a witch named Shining Chariot, a girl named Ako, is what we're going to call her, because Atsuko is weird. Hey! We got people.
It's a J.
Ako Kagari enrolls at Luna Nova Magical Academy to become a witch, but struggles due to her non-magical background. This all changes when she discovers the Shining Rod, a powerful magical relic left behind by Chariot, her person she basically wants to meet and become.
All right.
Why do they call it a rod? Because
So, with that in mind, let's go into it. Like, what are the things you enjoyed and what are the things you like?
I really liked the story of it. Like, it's very well thought out and organized. There's not, like, any holes or anything in it. And it's a really heartfelt, enjoyable story between... Well, at least the first season is between Ako, Susie, and...
Loda.
Loda?
Lotte.
Is what they... Yeah. Her name is spelled weird for how I would spell Lotte.
Because she's Finnish.
Yeah. But it's a very heartwarming, like, slice of life. Like, as Kien keeps trying to do, it's kind of like My Hero Academia, but with witches.
Yeah, okay, y'all motherfuckers make fun of me because I keep calling it My Little Witch Academia. I don't know why there should be a My in there, but it should, because it is Akko's Little Witch Academia. It's not just like, Little Witch Academia. Like, alright, so for me, like, don't look like the type of guy who's like, I like magical girl animes, like literal magical girl this time. But like for me, I kind of like think that
Yeah,
yeah.
it's an interesting story. Ryan, why did you like it so much?
I like the characters. They make me laugh a lot.
It is a very humorous series, isn't it?
Especially Ako and Susie. Like, they make me bust out laughing all the time.
I don't think the other characters are actually supposed to make you laugh. I think like, oh, okay, you're right. No, like Akko's friends are supposed to make you laugh, like Amber.
What's the name of that chick that never talks and does all the mechanical stuff?
Constance
makes me laugh a lot too.
Constance is a mute.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious.
That's why her little robots talk for her. I love it. Like,
She has a fucking long ass name. Constance Amelia von Bruschenbach Albertsberger.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She's German.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy how, like, everybody's kind of paired up in trios. Like, it gives you more of, like, a friendship vibe and
Like
less
you got the Diane and the bitch trio, you got Akko and her magic trio, and then you got the Scrubs.
Basically, yeah.
The cannon fodder of episodes. Honestly, for me, this is sound really weird. I actually like the world it's in. Like, I love the world of Little Witch Academia. I said it right, guys.
Yay!
This will probably be the only time.
King gets a piece of candy. JK, we don't have candy.
I like the world that it builds, and I like... Because, like, in this world, Akko thinks magic is amazing, and wonder, and charm, and magic, and amazingness.
Yay!
And then everyone else is like, fuck witches. They're evil. Burn them to the stake.
Alright, there's no burning in this TV show, but, like...
You know what I mean? But, like, I think I think where it gets me is that the first season is very slice of life. You get a little bit of the hint that like people are very weary of witches.
Yeah.
But I really like the second season for that because not only in the first season you don't really get the thought that like magic is dying, quote unquote. But the second season is like, yo, magic is dying. And so Professor Croy, who's the main antagonist, comes in and is like, I'll use I'll use normal people's rage to get what I want. And I'm like, all right.
Whatever floats your boat, Croy.
Right. And so, like I said, the first season really is just Akko's trying to become a witch. And so Akko gets into these, like, weird, like, I can't do magic, but the only magic I do turns me into a bunny. That makes Ryan all sexually confused.
Ryan's just sitting over in his chair going, the fuck?
Throw me under the bridge.
I'll kill you.
And then, like, I think my biggest complaint on the first season is the opening really brings up Andrew Handbridge, who is the normal human.
Yeah.
You think he looks like he's supposed to be like this villain. He's like, I'm gonna destroy the. I'm gonna stop witches, and he's just like this snooty ass rich douche, and I'm like, all right, that's cool.
All right, whatever. I mean, I guess.
And where season 2, you actually get a legitimate antagonist in Croy. Like, Croy is the reason why the fucking trolls and goblins are on strike.
That episode was great.
That was a great episode.
It was great until, like, it got dark with the goblin, like, fucking killing the fucking fire spirit. I'm like, what the fuck? What? No, it's supposed to be a show of magic.
When Akko joins the
joins
the strike,
right.
Laughed my ass off.
Akko, what are you doing here? I'm their leader. What? All right, yeah.
And then we'll just go into like, who are your favorite? Well, like, who's your favorite character and why?
Susie.
And why?
Because she just fucks with everybody and it's hilarious.
Is there like a certain episode
like
of Susie?
Okay, either the episode where Akko enters into the broom racing competition and Susie helps her try to win it and leads that one girl off with like a trail of treats and gets them to go off with that. Or the episode where Akko has to go into Susie's mind to try to wake her up because she's turning everything into mushrooms.
That was a great episode.
It was fantastic.
That is definitely in my top 3 favorite episodes. And Susie's not even my favorite character.
I enjoy the different representations she has of herself and how they try to kill off all the nice ones.
God, I love that. They don't like a fucking court killing off parts of her personality.
I like the little angel and devil personalities and how you figure out that the angel one is also pretty evil.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, Constance is not my favorite character, but she's one of my favorites because she gets one of the coolest moments that makes no sense in Little Witch Academia is the Wild Hunt episode that Constance is in, because apparently she makes a giant witch mecha, and I'm just like, oh!
10 out of 10, I was disappointed in that episode when giant elves from another dimension didn't come out of that portal. And Geralt didn't have to come and save Ciri.
No, I get you on that one, but like, no, I think that I liked the concept of Constance using like, because she's like a not evil Croy because she's using technology, but she's using it to make like a giant ship to fucking shoot things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to say Lotte is my favorite. She reminds me if I were to have like a girl that went to witch school, that'd probably be my daughter, is Lotte.
Lotte's family freaks me out because Lotte's mom looks like a small child and her dad looks like a big burly man, and I'm like, this is not cool.
We're not implying anything, but pain.
Pain.
Probably why they only have one kid.
Probably.
You can't reproduce. Why? She destroyed your uterus.
Ripped to shreds.
Everyone is going to complain, and this is where we're going to differ. My favorite character is Ursula before you find out she's Chariot.
He likes Ursula in her Ursula form because she got a big butt.
No, I also like Ursula because like I like the whole mentor. I like the whole mentor relationship she has, and it's mirrored that like when she's trying Chariot, Akko's like, I love her, but like I don't think Shining Chariot would be a good mentor, but I think Ursula is a great mentor.
I mean, I like the character of Ursula.
Yeah.
It's the only opinion that we have that's different on it is that you think she looks more attractive as Ursula than when she's Shiny Chariot.
I do, and I'm gonna be honest
I
with
dig
you.
the skin tight Zero Suit Samus look personally. But
My this is not a misogynist thing. My other biggest problem with like the animation is that like when you wear a low cut shirt, like I get it, but there's some cleavage. There's none.
There's like no divide or anything like showing that it's cleavage, which
It's like Nico Robin from fucking One Piece 4Kids edition.
Yeah.
Like, meh.
I kind of get it though. Like, it's not supposed to be the point. Like, it's just supposed to be a nice outfit. It's not supposed to be like
It's supposed to
showing
look.
off
It's
boobs.
supposed to look aesthetically pleasing, which is
Yeah.
it is aesthetically pleasing. And my only problem with Shining Chariot is for some reason becomes a Jedi in the second to last episode.
Right.
the fucking lightsaber.
With the fucking
lightsaber
lightsaber wand, and I'm just like, all right, okay, that's
I
understandable.
want to see Harry Potter do that.
I was waiting for Croy's wand to just turn into a red lightsaber, and I was gonna be like, all right, hold on.
We were like, what's gonna happen? And Croy's like, I have an app for that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, she pulled out her phone and just started clicking. I was like,
That's
all
my,
right.
I think that's my another problem with Croy's character is that like I think she's too
Too
technology
technically involved.
Where like I don't understand like the whole app thing. Where I'm just like, okay.
I just kind of went with it. I don't really think much into it.
I do like a lot of Croy's monsters though. I think they're very cool.
Oh yeah.
I think they're aesthetically pleasing for what they should be. And my biggest complaint is like, y'all say you see the cubes in Croy's lab all the time. But yet no one's like, maybe it's Croy that's doing this. Everyone's like, oh, there's a weird magical presence happening. I'm like, alright, you guys are either really fucking dumb or just don't understand. And I really like Akko's rival Diane, because like in the
I enjoy
first
Diane.
season, she's just a bitch.
Straight up just an asshole.
She's just a huge bitch. And then the second season, like, you realize that, like, she too was, like, in love with Shining Chariot. And then she's like, I have to go and become part of the family because my mom's dead. It's like, oh, that's really depressing.
Yeah, that was a little saddening.
My biggest complaint on this show, though, is that they, like, don't ever say what country they're from or anything like that. Because, like, when...
I'm just gonna assume England.
Because, like, when Diane is going, she's like, Akko, I even went to your homeland. I'm like, just say it's Japan. Her name is Akko. You understand this. Just say, I went to Japan.
Right.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Just say Japan.
Which, by the way, I find it a little weird that Diane went all the way to Japan for this show. They were at the same show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they did talk about, like, her parents saved for a while and, like, got her this big present of getting to go
But
and
she's rich as shit anyways.
But it was, like, a big deal for her to go, so it was, like, a big family trip to go and
Shiny
see this.
Chariot, man. Shiny Chariot.
I also like the big twist that like Akko doesn't have magic powers because of Ursula, and that's why Ursula's training her.
Yeah.
It's because like she stole Akko's power with the dream. I was like, that bitch.
You stole her
You
dream.
used her dreams to steal her magic.
You asshole.
I like the Shiny Chariot cards, the trading cards.
I think they're
Right.
because they have
Reminds
a
me
certain
of Magic the Gathering.
Right. Well, I like them because they each have a certain spell, and for some reason, no one had the seventh word, so like you never got it. My biggest complaint on the whole like Shining Scepter is that like there are only three things that are worth using in the Shining Scepter. It's the scythe, it's the arrows, and it's the fucking broom.
Yep.
Y'all ain't gonna use a mixer again.
Right. I have a hard time even remembering what the other ones won. They like one of them is the healing one. Maybe use that, but like the other ones are like I don't even remember them.
I think my favorite, like, but that, like, for me, my favorite episode was the mixer, where she uses the mixer up, because, like, I don't know, I like the Yeti with pants reading fucking Yelp reviews.
I did really enjoy that episode.
He's
That
like,
was a good episode.
I lost it the first time I saw that when she was looking for the deer and the owl finds one and she's like, oh look, a deer, and she's just sprinting at it full speed.
Yeah, I was just chasing the deer down. You're like, oh,
And my
alright.
other favorite episode is the Amber-centric episode, where you're like, she's definitely a lesbian.
Well,
Where she, like, breaks into the, like, boys' school, and I don't know. I like the fight scene in that where they're like fucking dueling, and then he gets possessed by the knight's armor. I thought the fucking knight armor looked really cool.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
She was fucking hilarious as a mouse, Akko.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Squeak.
Squeak.
What kind of magical escapades are you getting into now? Why do you think that? You're a fucking mouse. I think some of Akko's transformations are weird though, like the penguin.
Right.
And then the elephant that can fly. I don't know why that bothers me. It just does.
That was funny as shit.
I think it kind of bothers me. And Ryan, Max and I are in the same boat for the ending, but Ryan really enjoys the ending.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I liked it.
The ending is a very like magical girl ending, where they're like, let's use our friendship and combine together. Super blast.
Like
Destroys the big bad.
I am not against the ending. I thought the ending should have been different. Like the world-changing magic, I think should have really changed the world and like brought back Yggdrasil or something like that, and blew up a sentient rocket.
So you're saying the problem you have is that the ultimate weapon was love and friendship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Steven Universe?
No. Yeah, I do.
Your argument is invalid.
No, the ultimate. Oh, dude, the ultimate weapon in Steven Universe isn't love and friendship because Rose is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And she kills numerous gems. So
She basically
Yeah.
committed genocide to people
Yeah.
for like 100 years.
You're talking like the first couple of episodes of Steven Universe. When you go
Yeah, sure.
deeper into the Steven Universe lore, it gets dark.
I've only seen a couple episodes of
See,
Steven
it
Universe.
gets
'cause that
dark.
show's fucking stupid.
She fucking bubbled her best friend because she was like just went ham and started making weapons to destroy more gems.
Cool.
Yeah, but back to the
Yeah.
back to the thing. We will actually do a Steven Universe Fan-Ime review sometime.
Yeah,
But,
we will.
Oh, fuck that noise. Won't be here for that.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
will.
like, I enjoy. For me, I do enjoy a lot of I enjoy the magic in the show.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just, like their spells are really really cool. I like the old 9 witches and not the new 9 witches.
I really like the concept that they have to be near a
Magical stone.
Yeah, magical stone in order to get their magic powers. 'Cause
Yeah. Can't just
in
use magic
every-
anywhere.
in every other universe with this sort of stuff, witches and warlocks are basically OP as shit because they can use magic wherever. I like that they actually had to draw their
Voldemort.
source power from somewhere.
Yeah.
Think about if Voldemort had to have a source power. Be like, fuck.
Very interesting concept. I enjoy.
It is a very interesting. I think another complaint I think you guys had in season 2 is that it was no longer a character piece. It was more like
It was an Akko piece now.
It was
Yeah.
a very what's the next bad guy they have to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where-
That was a bother
See,
for me.
the episode I enjoy the most in season 2 is the episode with the moss, where she has to fix that.
That is my most
because it focuses more on the group dynamic
Right.
than the other episodes.
I would counter argue that it's not just an Akko piece, but instead it's singular.
It's also a shiny
singu-
chariot
right.
piece.
It's a singular character piece where, like, instead of doing like groups, they do Akko helps with one certain person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because there's the episode with Constance, and there's the episode with Amber, and then there's the episode with Diane.
Which definitely, I don't know. I enjoyed the group dynamic between Akko, Susie, and Lotte a lot more, though.
Right.
Like, the second season is still really good. It's just, the first season's better.
I like the episodes where Akko is interacting with Diane in the second season. It's because you find out why Diane is, like I said, why Diane's a huge bitch. It's because she has to take over the family because her aunt wants to sell out their magic and things like that. And I'm like, that is very understandable.
Right.
She's like, I can't have this childish stuff anymore because I have to be an adult.
All right, Diane has one of my favorite moments in the entire show, with the bee episode when it
Oh.
stings her and she's looking into the mirror and falls in love with herself.
Yeah.
I like how they incorporate that.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
That's a really good
I
incorporation.
like that episode a lot.
That was
Actually,
I really like fucking Andrew's friend too.
God, what
Yeah.
was his name? The
one that
fucking-
falls in love with Lotte or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
And he actually falls in love with Lotte. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's super sentimental. It's not all about looks for him. Because Lotte looks like a child.
They all look like children. They are children.
Yeah, they've got to be like, what, 14, 15 at most?
Yeah, weirdo.
What? God.
Ryan's got a weird thing for girls with ears that aren't human.
At least my character that I'm digging is like in her 20s.
I mean, I like her when she's wearing her, like, Zero Suit Samus outfit.
I don't like. You guys can have your opinions. I think Ursula is bae when she's not Shining Chariot. I think Ursula is super bae when she's Ursula.
All right.
Sure.
Like in all honesty though, like I like the whimsy that it brings. Like it's a like Brian said, it's a different change to the magic formula. Like I don't hate Harry Potter, but I don't find Harry Potter as amazing as other people find Harry Potter to be.
It's all right.
I like that Akko has a reason to be incompetent.
Yeah, like through most of the series, you're like, Akko just sucks at magic, and you like feel bad for her. And when you really figure it out, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I really feel bad for her.
I think that makes it better. One of the major problems I have with Harry Potter is he's basically like the chosen one.
He's good at everything.
In Harry Potter. But the thing is, if you watch the movies and read the books, Harry Potter isn't that good of a wizard. He just sucks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he should be really good at magic, but he's not.
He's not the chosen one.
It's
You know-
Neville.
Oh
It's
yeah, Neville
Neville.
Longbottom is.
Neville was meant to be the one, but
That's
Harry
the
Potter
dumbest theory
stole the
ever.
shit.
Y'all can shut the fuck up with that. Neville was not the one.
Neville
Cute
killed,
little fan theory.
Neville killed the last Horcrux
Cool.
to let Harry defeat Voldemort. So pretty positive Neville's the chosen one.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
No, it was definitely Snape.
Y'all with your dumbass fan theories, changing everything around. Unless it comes out of the person's mouth that fucking wrote it and made the movies. I'm not
She's
buying
down
into
with
that
it,
shit.
dude. She's down with that.
Yeah,
fan
but
theory.
J.K. Rowling is also down with a bunch of other dumbass stuff that people have said about the books because she doesn't want to upset the fans.
Well, she's pretty down with whatever people say, because she's like, yeah, that's a cool twist on things. I never thought about it like that. I just wrote the books.
Exactly,
Yeah.
she never thought about it like that, so it's not canon, so y'all can shut the fuck up.
You really are getting triggered by this, aren't you?
Yeah, I
That's
hate
great.
fan theories.
God,
They
this
bother the
is
shit out of me.
amazing.
Fan theories are so dumb.
I'm not gonna lie, fan theories was the reason why I kind of like Prometheus a little bit more.
Well,
No.
That's my reason. But like, no, back to instead of our tangent. Like, I think that it's really. I think, like I said, like, I like all the characters. I think every character gets a moment to shine. Besides the girl who eats cookies, because like I think her moment is just eating cookies.
I think out of all the animes I've watched, which is only like a handful, I think Akko is probably my favorite protagonist because she's hilarious. I don't think I've ever watched an anime with a main character that's that funny. She's almost like a comic relief character, but she's the protagonist. It's awesome.
You should watch One Piece.
Fucking hate One Piece. That show's so weird. There's a giant sentient duck. I'm not into that.
In later episodes, there's a rabbit girl.
Carrot? Yeah.
Yeah,
Carrot's weird.
she's cute.
Alright.
Cool. I'll probably watch the episodes with her then.
Alright. You only gotta get about 450 episodes in before
No, I'm
Carrot.
just skipping right to it. I don't give a
No,
shit.
like I do understand where you're coming from. I think this is actually since One Piece for me is since My Hero. I think My Hero Academia does a lot better fucking ensemble cast than One Piece does.
Like-
this is better than My Hero Academia. The first season is to me because it actually does shit. They actually do shit together, and it's not just like one of them's like comic relief.
I think one of the reasons why I like this show so much, it kind of goes along with more of the animes that I actually do enjoy, is, it sounds weird to say because there's magic involved, but it's a little bit more grounded in reality than other animes are. I can't get into animes that are like super far out there and have like these weird characters popping up and shit. Like this is like a little perfect little thing for me.
I think it's funny that like when we first watched this, I was making jokes to Max about how like, oh my gosh, Akko is like Deku and Ursula's gonna be his All Might, and I'm like, oh my god, I was right.
Lol.
Like I think that is another reason why I like Little Witch Academia, because it reminds me a lot of My Hero. Besides, it is almost kind of the most. It's the similar story.
Similar-esque, yeah.
And it like makes me happy because like I like to see like these kids who like didn't give up and like keep trying to be better, and they do, and I think that's what I like about it. Like they fail a lot, like they fail a shit ton, but they're progressing very well.
It was almost
with their failure.
This is almost kind of refreshing for me to watch because me being me, I tend to watch stuff that's very emotionally heavy and super dark.
Yeah.
So watching something lighthearted for
Not
once
at
is
all.
kind of a nice
how
change
is
of
that
pace.
like you at all? Like I don't. Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, Ryan liking dark, gritty things? I had no idea.
What? No, that's totally not my
That's
thing.
not
Dark
Brian's
and
thing.
gritty,
Come on.
doesn't
But-
appeal to me at all.
But
No.
I do really. Like I said, I love all the characters. Like, there's no character I don't dislike. I even like the old angry lady characters. Like, I find them to be funny. I like the headmistress a lot because she's like dumb. She's like,
She
"Oh,
is
it's
kind of
fine."
dumb.
Yeah, she's a little airhead.
It's really weird though that like everyone gets a humanizing moment because she gets a humanizing moment in the weirdest way. They accidentally revive her fucking dead dad,
Right.
and it's like, oh, they're doing it. They're reviving her dead dad, and it's super fun to me.
I enjoy it. I enjoy how she's been walking around with her wand thing she has now is actually the bell chimer thing for that bell that's been unrung for like up teen years now, and you're like, the fuck? Nobody's wondered where this thing went?
I know that you guys will have a different opinion, but that's like my favorite episode of season 1 is where they revive the dead guy. And in like when he dies, there's like green goo that flies out and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, this is hilarious.
Mine has to be the broom race one. I don't think I've ever laughed as hard as I have in my entire life when she chains herself to her fucking broom and forces it to carry
Yeah.
her. That was amazing.
What was yours, Max,
My favorite episode
of season 1?
of season 1?
Season 1.
Oh, God.
Because I think we talked about our favorite episodes of season 2. Because mine's that weird episode.
Or when she's riding her broom like a pogo stick. That was hilarious,
That
too.
was funny. Yeah, she fucking pours the whatever potion on it to make it into
Yeah.
a frog. You're like, the fuck is this? I don't know. Season 1... I can't really pick a favorite. It's probably between the broom race one and the one where she's trying to learn the animal shapeshifting spell. Just because she screws with the guy that we all thought was going to be a bad... Well, Kien and I thought was going to be a bad guy thanks to the intro. Actually, no, the dragon one is my favorite one. I don't know why.
I think it's like everyone is in that one.
Yeah, like everybody's in it, and you're like, oh no, it's gonna be a terrifying dragon. We have to go get the dragon.
Some
And then
old
like
geezer.
Geezer who
he's
uses
a
like
geezer, and he's just an asshole like technology stock market wizard. And then Diane walks in and is like, you know, you've been charging us way too fucking much, you prick. And he's like, you can just have the dragon stone. Never mind.
Ah, that's good. What would you rate it before we end this? Like, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
I don't know what to give it.
Me?
Yeah, what do you give it?
I'm giving it a
Okay.
7. Like for me, like, because I do watch an egregious amount of anime. There's a lot that I take from an anime that like I may enjoy it, but I analyze it a lot because you know it's not like I'm on a podcast where I talk about different animes and why you shouldn't watch it. Like,
Well, no,
Or-
we don't do that.
what?
Yes, I'd give it a 6.
That's good.
It's entertaining and it's really funny to watch, but it doesn't have like character development enough to be called like quality or anything like that.
I get you.
It's mostly just like a comedy anime. So
That's good.
I think that's why I give it such a high rating. I enjoy slice of lives a lot.
So do I. And so this has been Fan-Ime. I'm Kien Ibanez.
Max.
Right, guy.
Woo!